Live from the historic Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm Kendrick, inviting you to the show, starring Jaime and Dorset, featuring Todd Walker, also featuring Amye Scharlau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jaime.
All right.
Keith, ask her where she's at in Florida.
She's on a lake in Florida.
Oh, on a lake.
Yeah.
I am at Lake. I'm on Lake Harris. We're right in the middle of Florida, sort of near Tavares, and I am at the beautiful Boondocks Bar and Cafe. It is a beautiful day. I already saw a bunch of alligators.
You saw some alligators?
Is that like the Boondocks, the cartoon Boondocks, or like this the different Boondocks?
I think it's a different Boondocks. Yeah.
So, Amye, tell us a little bit about your meeting your biological father, right?
Okay, yeah. So today we are talking about bucket lists, and we're gonna go right back around to that. And so, do you guys have bucket lists in your lives?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I got one in my pocket right now.
I got a dump truck list.
There you go. And that is the way you create greater meaning in your life, by taking a macro view and you say, hey, what it's all about? What do I want to accomplish in my life? So here in Florida, I made one of a couple of my big bucket list items. And do you know where the term bucket list even came from?
A bucket?
It was coined? Yes, that's what the original one. But the screenwriter, Justin Zuckum, like the Bucket List movie that came out in 2007 is where it really started. And people started talking about it all the time.
Wow.
So your bucket list is... So on my bucket list was to see manatees, which was wonderful. And back to what you said, Anthony, also on my bucket list was, after many decades, to finally meet my biological father.
Yay!
And in person.
Welcome to the show.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, I am from a fantastically attractive bloodline. Just really good looking folks. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So, welcome your dad to the Haberdasher's Couch.
Welcome, Dad, to the Haberdasher's Couch.
Even though
Live from Minnesota.
where it's like freezing here.
Yeah, it's cold.
What is the temp there?
20. Is it 20? Is it get up to 30 yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it was, and it's cold. It's windy. Winter is fighting to hang around.
Right. So, Amye.
I'll be back on Friday, so get rid of it by then.
Take the time. We'll get rid of it.
Amye, give us one.
Beautiful down here.
Amye, give us one leaving thought about inspiration, family inspiration. What you've learned, what you experienced meeting your dad.
What did he ask there, Keith?
He said, one inspiration, one of the things that you learned meeting your dad, and maybe it's pretty new, so
right.
You're just discovering.
Right.
Yeah, let's see. You know what we discovered? We both like doing things ourselves and not letting others. You have to do it yourself. Evidently, that's genetic.
Great. You have a wonderful, wonderful daughter. You hear that all the time. She is amazing.
Well, Amye, thanks for joining us live from Florida.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right.
Enjoy your fish.
Wave, Dad.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Hey guys, Todd About Town here, coming to you from, actually right now, Puerto Rico. I've been traveling for almost about the last week, over a week. I started actually in Barbados. From Barbados, I've been to St. Kitts, Virgin Gorda. I've been to Martinique. I've been to a bunch of the islands down here. And this ship, Tony Anthony, is the ship that's actually going to be going from here. We're going to be crossing the Atlantic for the next, until next Monday, actually. So we'll be on water all that time. And then this ship goes to Toronto, then comes back to Milwaukee, where it'll be the first time anybody's been on a Viking or actually on a ship. And these ships are not big. This is only 350 people on this ship. I've sent you a couple pictures, but it's stunning. There's no kids. It's adults only, and it's called an expedition ship because you can do things such as I went out on a boat, a smaller boat, and that boat took us to different places that you would never be able to go to on a actual regular ship. So that's pretty cool. There's even some submarines that you can go in as well, that you can go deep below the ocean. It's very cool, very great experience.
Well, good for you. It sounds to me like it's quite the adventure over all that water, and you've seen a lot of country.
Yeah, it is. It's been really an adventure. And Viking will be just minutes from your store, I think starting in June, and they're going to be doing the Mississippi River. So it'll be going from St. Paul to both St. Louis and down to New Orleans. So it's going to be really a cool adventure. And it's going to be, once again, not like the traditional ocean vessel ships. It's going to be more of a between like the longboats that are on the Rhine River and on the Seine. It's going to be a little bit larger than that, but it should be pretty exciting. And this has just been unbelievable. And the expedition ships are actually working scientific laboratories. So there's scientists on here collecting data. Yeah, it's very cool. Anthony, you need to do this. You'd enjoy it.
Yeah, you look like you're having a great time. Looks like the weather's better there than it is here.
Yeah, I heard the weather's just terrible there.
Terrible there. Yeah, I tell you, how big is the fleet of the Viking fleet? How does that break down? Do you know?
Yeah, well, they have their sea ships. They have the Viking Sea, Viking Sky. I think there's four to six big ships, like large, ships, but they're still much smaller. We're right now in the port in Puerto Rico, and one of the ships next to us has 7,000 passengers, and we have 350.
Wow!
So it's definitely a lot smaller.
Yeah.
And then then they have the longboats, which I said, are in Europe and go up in the Seine and the Rhine in different areas. And then they have these new expedition ships that are a little bit more adventurous. You can do things you can't do on the others. So it's going to be great for the city of St. Paul. It's going to be great for Heine's. All these people coming in from all over the world that are going to be coming into St. Paul. But that's going to be their first stop. It's going to be really great for the city of St. Paul.
Well, Todd, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us on the Haberdasher's Couch, and we look forward to having you come back in the studio and show us all about it.
Yeah, next week what I'll do is I'll bring in some pictures. We'll share some of the pictures with people that are interested in maybe traveling, that maybe want to take one of the ships from St. Paul down to New Orleans. I'll bring in some of that information. We'll share a couple of videos of some of just the things that you can do that it'll blow you away, and we'll get a little bit more in depth into it as well. But when you said thanks for joining me on my busy schedule, I wish I could say it's that busy, Anthony. But if you look around me here, that's all ocean, pal.
Beautiful.
That's all ocean that you're looking at. Yeah. So
today's
this morning, so it's been pretty great.
Wonderful. I tell you what, have a wonderful evening, and we look forward to seeing you back on the show in a couple of weeks here.
Yeah, I'll be back on next week, and we'll continue where we left off here, okay?
Sounds good. Ahoy.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You bet. Take care.